Most people dread the question, "Now, tell me about yourself." The question feels very open and very scary. But the truth is, this is the best question you can possibly get. It's a question you can 100% prepare for. It's a question you know is likely to come up. It's a question that tells the interviewer a lot about you and is a chance to make a strong pitch. And finally, it's a question that many of your competitors will mess up. First impressions are what this question is all about. It's a chance for your interviewer to ease into the interview, to ask what for them is a simple question, and to get a strong impression of who you are and how you respond. So, they don't want to hear your life story. What they do want is to put you in a pigeonhole. And the pigeonhole you're aiming for is one of focused, capable, relevant, and a good fit. So that is what you need to practice for. And practicing is vital. It's one of the few questions you almost know will come up, at least in some of your interviews. So the better you get at it, the better you will be able to frame yourself as fitting in the right pigeonhole. And of course, this is a crucial differentiator between candidates, because not everyone will be able to fit themselves into that pigeonhole, which means you have the rest of the interview to show why you are the strongest of the few candidates that do. In a bit, I'll give you my 4-step structure for a great answer. But here's a clue. It won't include your family life, your social life, your friends, your partner, your hobbies, your sports, your growing up and early life, or your ambition to climb Everest or write a great novel. None of these tell your interviewer what they really want to know, which is whether you are the right person for them. So what do you need to do? Well, your first task is to analyse the job description. And for every interview, you will have a different job description, so analyse each one afresh. Next, what are your skills? What are your capabilities? What are your strengths? What are your powers that make you a good fit for this job description? Now you can build your narrative based on my 4 Ps, the 4 steps that you'll put into an excellent answer to "Now, tell me about yourself." When you get the question, thank them for the opportunity to give an answer and spell out the 4 Ps in sequence. And as you do so, frame everything in terms of the interviewer's needs, desires, and priorities. After all, they only want to know one thing about you. What's in it for me? First, P for powers. Let them know what you are good at, the strengths and the capabilities that will help them. Don't talk about other skills. Do talk about skills and capabilities that meet the job description and any certifications or other external evidence to back up your assertions. Which leads us to the second P, P for proof. Certifications and qualifications are great, but what they really want is proof that you have these capabilities and have been able to use them. Certifications are nothing more than supporting evidence. So choose a good example for each of your powers of something that you have done where you've used that power and got a great result. Business achievements always trump certifications, unless of course there is a regulatory or procedural need to demonstrate a certification. The third P is P for position. And now it's time to tell them why you are there in front of them applying for this position. Demonstrate that you really understand the role on offer and what it demands and what they need from you. And of course, here's your chance to make the link between the powers you've talked about and the evidence you've been able to bring together and the priorities of their role. So the final P is P for pairing, the pairing of you and them, your powers and their position. Show them that you make the perfect pairing and that your powers fit their purpose. Also, demonstrate your enthusiasm and let them know the value that you will bring not just to their organisation but to them as your recruiter. How will you make their life better? What's in it for them? If you do all of this well, it will put you into the select group of candidates that they will really want to hear from in the rest of the interview. If you don't, then they'll probably just switch off and go through the motions. It's in the rest of the interview, the body of the interview, that you'll have the chance to demonstrate that you are not just an ideal candidate, but the ideal candidate. Please do give this video a like if you've enjoyed it and learned from it. I'll be creating loads more great project management content for you, so please do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of it. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.